Hi guys, it's Chriselle. Welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to have like a little heart-to-heart with you guys. I actually saw this video from SK2. It's called The Expiry Date, and it's for their I Never Expire campaign. I just felt like it was a really powerful message and kind of something that myself and I think a lot of people fall into the trap, which is creating these certain dates that we have to reach certain milestones. You know, a lot of you guys are probably just looking into finding a job just like fresh out of college, or you know, maybe you have a new boyfriend, or you don't even have a boyfriend and you're kind of freaking out about that because you're already in your mid-20s. And I just want to let you know that that's okay. I'll be honest with you. You know, I was lucky and fortunate enough to meet Alan before I had my career. So he was with me from the start of like building my career, and he just saw me like with all the sleepless nights when I had no money, when I was just barely fresh out of college. It's like having a serious relationship is equally as time consuming as it is to build a career. So just imagine trying to do both. It's like having two full-time jobs. So nowadays I just feel like it's harder than ever before. And I think it's okay to like give yourself some slack, and it's okay to focus on one thing at a time. You know, there is no rule book. My sister being an example, my mom and dad used to pressure her so much of like, when are you gonna get a boyfriend? You know, she was like on the dating apps and everything, and my parents just realized that they should stop doing that. And it was kind of, I had to like tell them to like lay off on her, because everyone has like a different, you know, purpose in life. And my sister has just started to build her awesome, amazing career. I'm so proud of her. I think for me, I related most to the career woman. I think it was in the hospital, and she was in the elevator, but she is obviously lost in her work. Especially in my 20s when I was building my business and my career, I would try to like go out just for the sake of maintaining my group of friends. So I think I had a little bit of that social pressure of being social and being cool, when like all I wanted to do was go home and like pop out my laptop and just get to work. One of the biggest pressures I've had, actually I've had a few, but one of them was probably getting married. I think I kind of started pressuring Alan a bit to get married, but I didn't even know if I wanted to get married. I just like felt like I had to pressure him because like I was almost 30. And now that I think of it, I think it's so silly. Like if Alan and I were just engaged now, like I don't think anything would change, except for maybe like we would have had kids a little later. I just felt like I was maybe pushing him for the wrong reasons, because everyone around me kept asking me of like when Alan and I were planning to get married. And I actually learned that now, like when I see girls, I used to always ask them, so when's the wedding, or when's the engagement happening, or when's the baby coming? I just learned to drop that question. Like I don't even ask that question anymore, just because I think, you know, it just adds to the stigma and the expectations that we all kind of contribute to what society expects from us. I just don't even ask that question anymore. You know, back then when I was in my teens and even in my college years, I didn't really have access to online personalities and YouTube and social media, and I wish I had someone to tell me that I don't have to buy into social pressure. Like I'm just here to tell you, do it because you want to, and not because you feel like you have to because of a certain age that you're at or a certain phase in your life. I think it's all about feeling confident and great about where you're at. So if you feel like you need more time before to date around before like getting married to the guy you've been with for like 10 years, or if you feel like you need to get a bit more education before like finding a job that everyone is pressuring you to find, then do it. Like don't listen to the people around you just because, you know, it's your life. So big thank you to SK2 for just, you know, standing up and pushing such an important, empowering message. After you guys watch this video, I highly recommend that you guys go check out the actual film. I will leave the link down below. Also, the Vanity Film Roundtable film talks a lot more into depth about this actual movement. It's on vanityfair.com. So make sure to watch it and leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you soon.